Steve, in 1991, 92, in 1999 and 2000, and in 7 and 8, Clinton, Bush, Obama, all two-term presidents, were seen by the other party as daunting and formidable, right? They like hope that guy doesn't get the nomination. Now Clinton, of course, had his problems, but he was seen as daunting and formidable. It's a generational talent. Same with Obama and Bush. Trump, you guys wrote him off, in 16, and then he won. Do you see him, even though he's a lame duck a second term? Do you see him as daunting and formidable?
Absolutely. He is he's, I think you wrote about it yesterday or the day before. I mean, he's in a commanding position in terms of where he is in the political discussion and where he's been in the political discussion since 2015. I mean, there's no, you can have a lot of feelings about Donald Trump. You can have a lot of negative feelings about Donald Trump, but there is no question that he is a commanding presence in our national politics, like it or not. Now,
So what is, yeah,
I
go
would
ahead.
give him, two words of advice, if he wanted to do better. And I know he doesn't need them from me. But one, I think he should be less angry. Now, maybe that runs contrary to my point that he's authentic, and that part of his authenticity is he's so angry. But I do think being more optimistic and less sort of some of the words and verbiage he uses is so hostile towards other people that I think that's a problem. And two,
Hold on. Mercedes wants to respond to that one, and then
Look,
want to hear the second one.
Steve, with all due respect, I'd be so pissed off if I would have federal prosecutors and the Department of Justice constantly going after me, humiliating him, making him spend millions and millions of dollars after what they have done to him and his family. Yeah, I'd be a little pissed off. I don't know about you, but I'd be
I think
mad.
his anger's directed at more than that. I just think he's just generally comes across in a lot of his speeches as angry.
Yeah.
Second, I think he needs to focus on the future, not the past. And I know that goes contrary to what you just said, Mercedes. I know he's deeply resentful of what happened to him and he wants to spend time on it. But again, I think the American people want you to think about them and their problems and what you're doing to make it better. And I think, to bring up January 6th, I think the problem with the January 6th thing is it's all looking backwards. I mean, it's the problem. I have substantively a lot of problems with what happened, obviously, but I think Mike Johnson saying, well, we need to move to the future. I'm not going to talk about that, and then saying I'm going to have a committee to investigate it, or James Comer saying I'm going to have a committee to investigate the Biden pardons. I think that everybody would be better off to talk about the future and what are they doing to make people's lives better
Well,
for tomorrow.
I mean, Harris is fundraising off of it for the DNC. So they have been stuck on J6, and they themselves use the whole argument of J6 and the democracy angle to try to see if that could be the winning theme for the Democrats, and it completely failed.